Ready? If you take some silk and give it to an artist, it is a fact that he can make a silk rose better than the original natural rose. And it's a further fact that he can put fragrance in it. It's a further fact that rose will last more than the natural rose. Is a further fact that not only it will be well decorated and live long and be there, its maintenance and change and the price will be much less. Do you agree? Is a fact. But the joy of having a rose and joy of having a silk rose has no comparison. That is the tragedy. One has the spirit, other doesn't. You are people, I recognize. I recognize you are great people, I recognize. But do you have your spiritual greatness enough radiant to convince the world that you are a existence or you are a God existence? That's the tragedy. Every woman in the West, I have 25 years here, tragically is for sale. The entire decoration and beauty is made to attract not men, but appreciation. So long you as a human being attract appreciation from people, you shall not be in a position to be sophisticated enough to attract appreciation from the existence of God. You may be a Jew, you may be a Christian, you may be a Sikh, you may be a Muslim, you may be anybody. You have no relationship with that reality except you are an actor in the composition and the compound of your own thinking. Makes no difference. It doesn't make any difference. If you are a Buddhist and try to become Hunyang Buddhist, you know how many Hunyang Buddhists you will find? 20, 30. If you are very lucky, maybe 50 all over. Sa Yang, everybody is Buddhist. The tragedy which you are facing today as human being is going to come to an end. This is going to be age of Aquarius. It will be mega-facet, multiple, conscious, conception, projective society of people. You won't fit in. Either you develop to it or get lost. Which religion will survive, which won't survive, I don't know. I have nothing to know. It's not worth knowing. There's no need to waste time. Which human beings survive? Human being will survive, which will take space and beyond space, all the whatever that comes to him, and still stays sober, conscious, intuitive. And his applied intelligence has the answer. Being emotional, commotional, rich, this, that, you can do anything you want. That has nothing to do what is in you. In you is the most pure essence of God. You all contain it in a very dormant manner. Some people call it nectar. Some people call it Afzaillah. Some people call it Hadud-e-Haq. Some people call it Allah. Some people call it Yava. Some people call it Kundalini. Some people call it many things. Actually, God and you have no relationship except a personal concept and experience. Yeah, I look like a Sikh. Big deal. Ah, what is a Sikh? All of you sitting here, if you add your all weaknesses and multiply it to 1,000, add another 1,000 to it, and that is me. Not having weakness is totally ridiculous. Having millions and millions and millions of weakness, still surviving and sailing above it is the character. You are always, oh, I can't do that. I cannot. What kind of a crazy rat you are? I mean, what are you talking about? Who are you? You can't control a situation. You can't control the environment. You can't control a relationship. You can't deliver anything. This is life. It's a life. Having 200 million weaknesses and having all the fears of the planet and feeling totally rotten to the bottom of the bottom, still rise and say, Amiyam Brahmam. That's what God is. Maharishi Paramahansa had a cancer of throat. He couldn't speak. But whenever a person comes with a question, he will speak perfectly. When it finishes, he couldn't speak again. Now you can say he's a Paramhans. Absolutely, absolute. How can he be sick? Your judgment is very dusty and dirty. Your conception is who has $1 who doesn't have, who have 10 boys who doesn't have, who have 10 girls who have not, who has 3 cars who have not, who have got a house. You look very material. It doesn't matter how much material you are. You can have as much material you want, but if you have not found yourself, you are nothing. Nothing matters. If you cannot relate to your soul and your soul cannot relate to you, purpose of the visit on Earth planet is lost. Why it is difficult to be a Sikh? I know it is very difficult to be a Sikh. I am not asking anybody to be a Sikh. There's no need to be a Sikh. There's a tragedy to be a Sikh. Answer the call. You go in New York. You don't have to introduce yourself to a Hasidic Jew. You know his curls are hanging here, his black suit is on, his hat is on. You don't have to say a word. Not a word. You know he is, he is. That is his identity. Otherwise, you go on asking, I'm a reformed Jew, I'm this Jew. And similarly in Christianity, a Christian is a Christian. Yesterday I met a Christian. He used to be a Sikh. So he said, I'm a Christian. I said, oh, what a blessed soul you are. You gave yourself to the Christ. What a joy it is to see to you. He said, but I have a question. I said, shut up. You have no right of question. You have given yourself to the Christ. And you are finished. You don't exist. I cannot insult you. I cannot acknowledge you that you have dedicated yourself to Christ and now you have a question and I shall answer you. Absolutely not. I said, Christ and you will talk to me and I'll talk to Christ. I know him. So you stay out of it. But I have a question. I said, again the same thing. How can you have, if you have given $10 and bought 2 pizzas from Pizza Hut, now you can't say pizzas to turn into dollars. No, the pizzas are pizza. You bought it. Matter ends. Deal is done. Don't you understand this simple thing? You said you are a Christian. Do you say that? He said, yes. I said, you have devoted and dedicated yourself to Christ. Yes. I said, then shut up. Say no word. Now tell me, how many people are religious this way? You talk of I love you, I love you. Love is absolutely an absolute merger. It's not alliance. It's a merger. If it is alliance, then there were two already. Your love is expression. Very good. It sounds sweet and it looks good. That's why when you are in love, it is very easy to serve God. It's very, 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 very difficult to serve a master in a human body. You don't even have a concept. Now tell me, this is the relationship. You go to a teacher, sir, I have accomplished this. He says, good, good, good. Now do this. Oh my God. Sir, I did this. All right, do this. Any level you will go, he'll push you to another. You will hate him and still do it. You hate, dislike, and feel so angry inside, but if you still do it, you have conquered your defeatist policy to the victory. Now that's the game. Once a student went to a teacher. He said, Master, I have come for 2 weeks to serve you. He said, oh, good, good, thank you, very good. Sit on my seat. He said, no, I can't. No, he said, sit down. Yeah, okay, 2 weeks? Okay, I'll see you in 2 weeks. He picked up and left. That's it. The guy was sitting, 3 people came. He said, you know that project, that thing, that this, that. He said, what? He said, what do you mean? You're sitting on the chair? This is the seat of the master. Where should we go now? He said, Master left. He said, no. You sat. He sat you. Answer me this. Answer us. 2, 3, by the evening, they pick up certain sticks and they gave him left and right. And he said, why you are beating me? He said, well, you are not satisfying us. You are creating a mess. Whole thing is going to go to dogs. He said, well, he told me to sit down. He said, no, he's made you sit down. Now, reply. Answer. I can't. He said, you should not have sat down. But he told me. He said, then reply to. He said, it is not who sits where. On this chair, this is a master's chair. Whosoever sits shall act, behave, answer as a master. Oh, I am not master. I said, we know. That's why we are beating you. You are phony. You should not have sat to begin with. But he told me. He said, then he told you, then go and ask him. We do not know. You answer us. You all want to wear a crown with maximum precious stones and pure metals, and you want to live like a queen or a king, but your neck must have muscles to carry it. You all want to be human. You must have a character to carry all the characteristics and facets of a human. You want to be a lover. You must know when you are a lover, there's no question. There's no demand. Otherwise, it's business. I love you, I kiss you, I give you a present, you send me a thank you note. Fine, it's perfect. Once there was a student with a great teacher, and whenever he came, he said, "Hey, stupid, come here." He never called him by any adjective. 70 years this man served this master. One day, the master called him. He said, "Stupid, sit down. You have been deadly stupid and wrong." He said, "Sir, what I can do for you?" He said, "Pray, I want to go home." And he said, "That was the most stupid thing to do." He said, "Why so?" He said, "Then all work I have to do." And he said, "How do you know that?" He said, "Sir, you have called me 70 years stupid, and I had never been. I have acknowledged my strength, my wisdom, my loftiness, and my height, and thank you for testing my humility. I know, but I'm not ready to sit on your chair. Don't do this to me." And he said, 70 years I called you and tested you, you are stupid. Today I recognize you are not, and don't you want to give me that chance? That's what exactly happened. Lena became Angad Guru. And Guru Nanak put the offering before him and bowed to him. Crown of spirituality cannot be conquered. It cannot be manipulated. If you do that foolishly, you won't last. It has to be achieved and attained by self-sacrifice. And any person whose spirit is not dominant and mind is, shall be in pain. Take it granted. Whether you're poor or rich, it doesn't matter. If your spirit cannot come through and your mind is dominant, you will be in pain. And if your body is dominant and your mind cannot through, you will be stupid. Nobody can help you with all your degrees. It's a recorded history of the human that these kings, they left an heir to the throne which was so bad that even rats were better in the kingdom than those guys. As a human, you need prosperity. You need happiness, prosperity, and vastness. That can only come to you if instead of showing the arms like this, you show them like this. Any human who meets anybody and everybody with open arms shall rule. Diagonal width. That's what tantric is. Diagonal width. Diagonal width gives you a prosperous situation in which Almighty God, the creator of the creation, serves a human. That's the balance. We are nothing. Agreed. We are everything. That has to be agreed too. Because many men of God has made God to work for them. Call them miracles. Call them anything. You think Romans were not crucifying thousands of people? It was a joy for them. And they wanted to show one little Jew, little rabbi, rebel, they took him on the cross for a day and a half, not 3 days. That's it. He became Son of God. Roman don't exist, and the religion is called Roman Catholic. Because they let him live. If they would have taken to push 3 days and stick him there, history would have been different. Because it was Sabbath, They had to bring him down. Dead, dead, dead. They put him in the grave. Next day, the grave was empty. It's still a question to be answered. Because it created the awakening of the Spirit. It is not the Christ on the cross. It is not a Jew being put on the cross. It's not the rebellion of the Passover time. It's not. It's nothing. What it was, this young man awakened the soul of not only Jews, but everybody. A man who's not awakened himself cannot awaken the soul of another person. And without Spirit, everything is dead. A burning candle can light another candle. Otherwise, it's a stick of wax. You want to be beautiful? The beauty in you is your spirit. The strength is you in your endurance. And intelligence in you is your vastness. Take it from there. Otherwise, there's no difference between a man and a rat. Tonight, we are going into a celestial concept of the human third layer of mind. It's very technical, and we like you to come along with it. It may not be physically endurable, and then you let it go. I mean, say, no, there's nothing I can do about it. It's just the way it is. You can't do it, you can't do it. If you do it, you will enjoy it. If you can't do it, don't enjoy it. It's not my fault that you ate too much and you lost flexibility of the body. Somewhere along the line, here we are not having converts, and we don't want people to understand this one of just a class. Here, we want to give you that depth and that strength which is yours. Original you. And so long you do not enjoy to be original you cannot enjoy happiness. You can have comforts. You can buy them. I 100% agree. But you won't enjoy them. Enjoying is way different than having. Eating a wonderful meal is a wonderful thing, but digesting is a different story. And going to bathroom, answering the call is absolutely different story. Somebody called me that day, I am constipated, I am miserable, I am horrible, and this and that. I said, well, how fast you want to get rid of it? He said, well, I've gone to the doctor, he has given me this. I've got a long list of things. I said, all right, go to the market, buy jalapenos. What should I do? I said, I'll tell you. Bring him a pound of jalapenos and make pakoras of them. What should I do? I said, put them in the stomach. That's what you should do. 4 hours later, he called. He said, nothing is stopping. I said, then, it's a jalapeno. You understand? Nothing will remain, then everything will stop. But see, if the water comes out, then it is a little difficult. He said, no, it is a solid affair. I said, fine. You have nothing to do. But when I go, it is very burning. I said, this is the only difference with the jalapeno. On entry, it acknowledges itself, signs the thing, and coming out, it signs it doubly. Don't worry, boy. You will be fine. And don't blame your trip to India. Absolutely nothing goes wrong. God bless you. Now you're fine. For a few days, just eat little bit jalapeno when you eat your food. 20 hours flying back does bring stagnation. It's not something bad. And for that, God has created jalapeno. People who have headache, take half of jalapeno, just go through the pain, chew it, See how fast headache leave. Tongue will burn, that I'm not denying. But with that effect later on, you will not find. Just now I got a call from somebody, they have such a migraine headache. They said, just put 5 jalapenos in the milk, blend it for half an hour, drink. Acknowledged it, gone out. Simple things. God didn't create jalapeno just to put a green thing in the word. It has a purpose. It stimulates when nothing can stimulate. It's an effective thing. All of you are going to have allergy. You know this is coming. Oh God. This is what you are all going to be. Everywhere people will be jackals with big, these Kleenexes on their mouth. Oh, it's just, KOT is going to speak. But if you guys start taking black pepper tea, you will be saved. Kali march, ratani kharch. Nothing is much expensive. The black pepper does it all. That's why we made the war on Indochina for black pepper. Black pepper was very vital because people in the West, northern West, die more of an influenza than anything else. Black pepper was the antidote. You have to make your body effective. Now, tonight, we'll do in a very humble way. Accurate? Correct? Huh? This? Huh? That? And straight. Absolute straight. It is called reverse elbow lock. Yeah. That means if you have a problem with your stomach and digestive system, this area will hurt like a papa. It will happen. And be straight. Just it is a reverse lock. See, I am much older and should not be so effectively correct, but sometimes I surprise myself. Look at this. This is it, and put it out. And look your eyes at the tip of the nose. And do not let the standard where you put your hand first come down or go up. That can happen. Just be fixed, like a statuary. And please try to breathe 20 seconds in, hold 20 seconds, and breathe out 20 seconds. Try to take one breath a minute. It's not difficult. Be effective. Slowest, longest, deepest, and well bifurcated breath. You must have control on your breathing. With the reverse elbow lock, the elements do not affect much. So you have a headway with your mind and spirit. By controlling the breathing, mind will give up. Mind has no capacity. Once the breath is under conscious control, mind does not verify. Our variance does not take place. Third is your existence. It will be very painful. And you will start finding every part of the body may start paining in some cases. In some cases, it will be difficult for a while, then you have to stop it. In some cases, you can hold well. It is how it will be. But as you keep on holding and giving in and holding, giving and holding, you will start developing in you, provided you breathe one breath a minute. And don't let the hand get down or up. keep it as straight confronting as you can, and look at the tip of the nose so the optical nerve is locked. And worry not, people have done it for centuries. And nobody went to Venus. They all remained on the earth. It will give you a gradual subtlety exactly in 3 minutes. It will start seeping in a different level of existence for your experience. But it will take another 3 minutes to get you set into that area. Control your breath, look well, standardize the procedure, don't give an inch. If shoulders start hurting, you are lucky. But if the elbow and the side of the elbow start hurting, consult your doctor. That means the digestive system has given in too much. Play that every breath of life, whatever. It's okay. Keep going. Many, many times. Don't bend the elbows. Keep it straight as you started. Be with yourself. It's a pure statement of truth. Insist to be that way. You have 1 more minute. Each kriya of this is just 3 minutes. Don't misunderstand. We are not going to take too much time. But we are going to have fun. Now ready? Change. Not to any other extent, but breathe through the nose and fire out your breath like a cannon fire, continuously at your best strength. Inhale through nose and blast it through the mouth. As much you can blast, as much you can heal yourself is simple. Cannon fire breath out. I am giving you a kriya, anywhere in the world you may be, you require 9 minutes to become you. Come on, we have 3 only minutes. Waste no time. Harder, 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 blow harder out. Breathe through nose. You have 1 more minute left. Do whatever you can do for yourself. Stretch out elbow. Don't worry about it. 30 seconds. Now inhale And please start pumping your belly in and out, holding the breath. And when you can't hold, breathe out and inhale at the same time and keep pumping fast. It is individual when you can let the breath go. We won't ask you to exhale. You have to do it. Hold the breath and pump faster, and then let the breath go and inhale immediately. Hold as much conveniently you can. Fast. More you pump it, more you will become young. That's the way to buy youth.
With every beat of my heart, I feel the presence of you. And in me, with every breath you impart, I'm in the rhythm with you.
Vibrate, vibrate, vibrate.
From the sounds that I hear,
By holding the breath, vibrate. When you can't hold anymore, it's inconvenient, let the breath go, inhale again and do it again.
so I sing the glory of you.
You have the last minute, folks. Do whatever you can. 45 seconds.
Every heartbeat is God's name.
30 seconds.
And every breath of life is ecstasy.
10 seconds.
Breeze, I feel you touching me.
Now, get ready. Inhale deep. Hold tight and stretch out and try to put total pressure on the finger lock. Out, out, out.
Every life is a living God. To me, everything
Breathe out.
God's personality.
Inhale again.
Every kiss is God's romance.
Hold tight. Stretch. Whole body now with the whole thing. Total thing. Cannon fire. Breathe out. Inhale deep again. Hold tight. Stretch out with all your strength and might from the toenail to the top. Fire out. Relax. It took us exact 9 minutes by the frontal clock. Whether it's good or not, I don't take responsibility. All you have to do is this 9 minutes exercise. You'll be excellent in 120 days, and you will match up a different concept what you think you are. Now, what more I can do? Hang myself? You know what I can do? You know, I have to go to Europe, I have to go there, I have to go. I have not been in LA a lot of time, but you are all here, and I have given you this 9. Now, if you are not in a position to spare 9 minutes, God be with you. There's nothing I can do. First 3 minutes, second 3 minutes, then third 3 minutes, and then firing out 3 times. The practice will save you from brain hemorrhage. It will save you from heart attack. It will set it up your enlarged stomach to a reasonable size. And it will give you great vitality. You verify it. And it exactly take 9 minutes. Don't do it 4th minute, any of it. Don't be fanatic, there's no need. 3, if it is done correctly. See? You watch. I am a very patient type man. Watch me. That's how statutory you should be. And it's not very difficult to measure the time of a minute. It's very convenient. And also, if you have control on your breath, and you can take one breath a minute, if you are in any difficulty, control your breath, answer will come to you. Immediately. This is the law of intelligence. Is an awakening concept which you will have fast on this spot, no reservation. It's not a miracle that you belong and this is this. I'm not selling you anything. I'm telling you. I'm not selling you. I'm telling you, you have that capacity to donate your own intelligence to yourself in the case of need by just controlling the breath. One breath a minute. Try it anytime. Now everybody's okay? Now we have to circulate this energy in Tibetan fashion. See? Watch this. Faster than you can even do it. It has to move your entire spine and adjustment. Fast. Fast. It's called distribution. Fast, fast. You will find your spine, your body shaking. Move, 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 move. It will save you from the backache and many other problems. Shake, 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 shake. Move, move. The whole body. The idea, this is only a force. It's not a heavenly force coming in and out. It will just force your entire body to just readjust, and every muscular strength will participate. You've done it for a minute, 2 minutes more, and we'll be over. Fast, fast, no slowness. No, 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 no. Today is a beautiful day. Today Niranjan's birthday. Come on, move! What does it mean? I was diversifying. That doesn't mean start listening to me and slow down. That didn't mean anything. Come on, fast. A person who has without question served the dharma, people of United States, and particularly me, is the most... Come on, hurry up! You have 1 more minute to go. Is a miracle. Come on, folks, come on. Hey, don't be babies. Come on, use your force. Move. Inhale. Relax. Thank you. Well, today is a very fortunate day that my chief of staff and the very airy spirit of the whole organization, and everybody you know her, she's ruthlessly devoted. You can't question her devotion, neither I, and not anybody has the guts to say her anything left or right. She is very purposeful, medium-statured person, and she came very young, absolutely young, and she got hung on this whole thing, and she's 44 now, and she has served all these years diligently, intelligently, voluntarily, gracefully, personally, whatever you can. She is the spirit among every spirit. She is the flow in every flow, and she can be recognized by the big bunch of keys and by closing doors in such a way that you can recognize from a distance her arrival and her departure. And the greatest difficulty you can have with her is you have to be very precise talking to her, otherwise telephone goes up. She doesn't have a time for gossip or inflated talk. She's precisely exact. If her contribution can be measured, we have no words for it. And if her character commitment can be recognized, there's no divine than this. And if her understanding as a human to reach out and do her best, that kind of concept you want to look at it, she stands herself alone in that field. Is a human of reverence and human which you can feel gratitude. And from the last couple of months, I'm torturing her with left and right what I can do to see if I go away physically, how she will manage as a chief of staff. So today I have completed my more than I wanted actually 90 days, but I tell you, I have even gone beyond that, but today I admit she did not waver. And very rarely I admit my defeat. I'm not in a habit to do that. From past few months, I was working hard on her, personally and impersonally both. Yelling and screaming, I became specialized. Didn't make a break. All I wanted one day she should take the paper and say, here it is, can't do it anymore, but never happened. She's still going on. And it's her birthday. Let us sing her happy birthday. What's that?
It's just kind of a spontaneous tribute to Narayan.
That is the divine mother of the three-head show, by the way.
So anyway,
You do not know.
um,
She's the best humorist United States could create.
his poem isn't that good.
That is a fact. When I met Shakti, she couldn't balance her checkbook, and today she balances our entire accounts.
With the help of a few friends. Anyway, happy birthday. And where is she? Okay. Perpetual motion, 5 feet tall, a voice God gave to bring the nod to all. Devotion to the Master through thick and thin, adjectives to praise her, where to begin. Quick and bright, cute and charming, in her manner quite disarming. Joyful spirit, soul of light, Aries energy day and night. Children adore her, she loves to play, doesn't waver under torture no matter what you say.
And that is exactly true. Because when sometime working, I'm in my space, in my place, and the item and infinity in a clash, the only person that at that time handling is her. It's very difficult. So basically, it's a fun not to acknowledge gratitude with gratitude, God's gift to Sikh Dharma and to 3HO Foundation and to people of America in our little humble way. the existence and the working and persistence of Niranjan. She's a funny girl. She has more cats than I can count. And she has beautiful dogs which will chew a person like breakfast in case. Children love her, all complain against her because they don't get much time to talk with her. But she's always there. So let us sing her a happy birthday. And many more. Because we need her. And she has an assistant which is a very unique human being and quite a polarity. She's a British. And you have to meet her. You have to meet these guys. Where are you guys, all those who work in this tiny office 24 hours a day? Come on, British. Niranjan, you stand up. They're all same side, round face. They look alike. Yeah. Who else is in your office now? Anybody who's in Chief of Staff office, please? Where are they? So they are almost same size, same kind of built-in, and very guffy. I mean, it takes a lot to be in that office and deal with national, international, personal and impersonal problems. However, our prayer is, God bless you. That's all we can say from the very sincerity of our heart. And now, may the long time huh? Oh yeah, add Gurdwan into it. Where is you? Oh, stand up. This is a New York, never saying I can't do it person. God knows how he does things. But he's Gurdwan. Gurdwan means actually God's donation. So he is a Guru's donation to all of us. He's not a very important person, but he does important work. That's the problem. Size-wise, he's little similar than the situation, and it's very, I don't know, I think we should have more children get organized to get born on this kind of day, and for the future also. So, may the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Blessed is that life which lives its only liveliness and spreads the light and takes away the darkness of all surroundings, by touch, by word, by strength, by sight, by self. May the blessed soul be honored in the court of God and exalted in the court of the man, and serve the planet Earth with the definite leap and light of the Mother Earth and Heavenly Father. Bless this day, bless this day, bless this day for all to follow, in sample, in example, and in ecstasy. May peace prevail, may mankind live in absolute joy and happiness, and may we understand each other in trust and affection. Sadhana. Now what we are going to have, cookies or something?
Happy birthday to you.
To who? This guy doesn't deserve happy birthday. Give him a sad. You have been making him sweat all his life. He's okay. Good, good, good. Keep going, keep going. Okay, okay, okay. Hey, Guru Prakarma, hold Gurjan hostage till we finish the class. Play, play, play.
I am happy today.
I shall be happy tomorrow. Tomorrow has no sorrows for me.
Don't talk of yesterday.
There is nothing to say, 'cause it all slipped away anyway. Nanek nich kahe vichar, bari anjava ekabar, jotid bhave sai bali kar, sada salamata nirankar, sada salamata nirankar.
Let us dance hand in hand.
Give me 5 and I'll take 5. We all have to try.
Exhort and be alert.
This is our day today. So have a look, life is lovely. Nanek nich kahe vichar, bari anjava ekabar, jotid bhave sai bali kar, tu sada salamata nirankar, tu sada salamata nirankar. Living here on borrowed time, we're not going to give distance to destiny this time. We can dance away our sorrows, 'cause there is love and hope for tomorrow. Nanak Anish Kahe Vichar, Bari Anajava Ekavar, Jatut Bhave Sai Balika, Tu Sada, Salamata Nirankar, Tu Sada, Salamata Nirankar.
I am happy today.
I shall be happy tomorrow. Tomorrow has no sorrows for me.
Don't talk of yesterday.
There is nothing to say, 'cause it all slipped away anyway. Nanak Anish Kahe Vichar, Bari Anajava Ekavar, Jatut Bhave Sai Balikar, Tu Sada, Salamata Nirankar, Tu Sada, Salamata Nirankar.
Let us dance hand in hand.
Give me 5 and I'll take 5. We all have to thrive.
Exert and be alert.
This is our day today. So have a look, life is loving. Nanak Anish Kahe Vichar, Bari Anajava Ekavar, Jatut Bhave Sai Balikar, Tu Sada, Salamata Nirankar, Tu Sada, Salamata Nirankar. Living here on borrowed time, we're not going to give distance to destiny this time. We can dance away our sorrows, 'cause there is love and hope for tomorrow.
Let us dance today.
There are happy things to say. Say it all and say it to my heart.
Say it to my being.
Say it to say that you love me. And let us say it together. We will face the weather. Nanak Anish Kahe Vichar, Bari Anajava Ekavar, Jatut Bhave Sai
Don't talk